Alright, testing, testing, testing. Alright, test, test, test. Alright, test, test, test. Alright, we are live here for severe weather live stream in a long time. Excuse me. God. Yeah, we have these severe storms everywhere here. So, we had a confirmed tornado happen in or south of or right here near let's see, Highway 67 right here, and it's moving quite fast. It's already over here. We have 2 tornado warnings right now, 3 tornado reports, I believe. Let me go check on that. So, we are also tracking Tropical Storm Arlene. It's just a couple hours ago, 2 p.m. or about 2 hours ago, 2 p.m. we had the update that made this Tropical Storm Arlene. So we're watching that. This is going to produce a and yeah, it's not going to impact anything. It's supposed to post-tropical. It's supposed to become post-tropical Arlene as it moves towards Cuba. So this is supposed to start, it's right here. It's supposed to go loop around and then do something over here. it could become a nor'easter and go that way. It could just become a weaker system, move that way, or it can keep this track and go out to sea in this area. So this can do a lot of things. We'll be watching this more in the long run of things, but we're gonna go to our back to our main radar. We're tracking observed tornado warnings. These strong velocity signatures. Yeah, I'm about to go somewhere else. Now we are going northeast towards, to the northeast, Vermont, New Hampshire, southeast or southwestern portions of Maine, Massachusetts, northern Connecticut, northwestern Rhode Island, portions of eastern New York have a chance for some gusty winds, and I think it's just gusty winds. It's probably just gusty winds. Yeah. And then going back into the Midwest, we have this secondary marginal risk. I don't know why it's a different color. I really don't, but just have these explosive thunderstorms. And this is a nice thunderstorm. We also have Dan Murray's view of this. They're both watching this. Looking at Dan Murray's view, you can kind of see something to the south. I believe that is the this. We have also Brandon Kopic. I thought that was Brandon Darren. Brandon Kopic also live. He is north near the Seminole supercell. I believe he is heading south. I believe he is heading south towards Frankel City. And that supercell that's tornado warned right now. We also have a storm that happened to the north. Let's go back. Let's actually go to our dual display. This is the storm near Amarillo. It looks like it's producing just a bunch of heavy rain right now. It's obviously going to be a problem. The flash flooding threat. That's why there is a flash flood warning in Amarillo. Then we have this large severe thunderstorm warning for this Lubbock storm. It's a nice QLCS or bow signature right here near Lubbock. This is going to continue heading east, maybe even southeast towards Crobston, Post, and soon, very soon, Lubbock and Wolforth. And let's look at these system of thunderstorms near Imperial. These are going to be some thunder boomers here. And then we have these storms, this big line of storms that is along a cold front that I think it's a cold front that stretches down here into Texas. And then we have Arlene. And then we have these storms in Florida. These are most likely warned for damaging winds, maybe even smaller hailstones. And then we have, again, we didn't take that much of a look at this. We have a bunch of just convection happening across all of these areas. We may even get an upgrade in that marginal risk down near New York. Not an upgrade, just an expansion. And then we go north here. Oh, what that's for. We have we have storms basically everywhere across the Midwest, like we've been seeing the last couple days. Just this day just decided to produce tornadoes. Alright. Yeah, we have Brandon Kopic. Yes, Brandon Kopic. It appears he's going south from Seminole to this tornado warning supercell right here. Let's look at velocity. We have a very broad, multiple of these velocity signatures. Near Frankel City, two north and south of Frankel City, and then this one, this is a more interesting one happening southwest of Frankel City. And this one is really just high velocity signatures. We look at it, we have 60-mile-per-hour winds, high. We go to negative to positive to negative, so that means that there is some very tight rotation right here. We don't have a tornado on the ground right now. Well, we could in just a matter of minutes. Yeah, and that's basically it. Still watching this storm. We do have this is an observed tornado warning. We're waiting on more confirmation. It could have another one on the ground, and something I haven't been looking at is ARLENE coefficient, just because this is out in the desert, pretty much. So, yeah, we have no good ARLENE coefficient signature. Let's go north back to this one here near north of Seminole. Could have a spin up right here. That's east of Seminole. And this was warned for let's go. Let's go baseball size hail. This is a damaging tornado. We have emergency management confirmed a tornado. Let's go to that warning. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and a tornado is possible just because that tornado warning's there. This is for 70-mile-per-hour winds and 2-inch hail. That is massive, and we're going to see more of that as the low-level jet kicks in as it moves into more of the enhanced risk area. And this supercell is remaining 100% discreet, and that's great for development of tornadoes. There's nothing interfering with it except that unstable, warm, moist atmosphere. Earlier today, I saw Cape levels from 2,000 to 3,000 down here, and some shearing to 50 knots. Of course, not the highest wind shear, but still going to produce tornadoes more as it moves east into this just pool of moist air in this area right here. And then this is where that I like a mini trough, just bringing in this moisture from the southeast. And yeah, that's basically it so far. We're still gonna watch this, as this can and probably will produce more tornadoes as the day goes on. It is only 3 p.m. or 3 yeah. Only 3 p.m. Could be 2 p.m., which is even more surprising. And yeah, this is Brandon Kopic. This is Vince Waliti, and this is this guy, Don Murray. He's watching the supercell right here. He has that vantage point of this beautiful structure. And Vince Walti, I was saying it wrong the entire time, I think. Vince Walti is heading west to track the supercell more. I'm gonna stay towards these storms. This is really not the most discreet thing I've ever seen. It looks very disorganized. No significant signature of tornadic development, except right here I am watching this negative and positive right next to each other. It doesn't have reflectivity to support that, but never know. And now I just saw this, just now saw it. I don't know why that's there. It was probably for this. On this radar is really good because you can see that just line of storms. Here you could really see it too, that line of storms stretching down south. And south you can see it more, getting more discreet. This one is the biggest concern, is this supercell. As it moves southeast, and it could go more to the east as it gets, could do like that, and get more east as it heads towards Sonara. I don't know what that is, but yeah, that is Rock Springs. And we can look at tomorrow's Storm Prediction Center outlook. I'm going to tomorrow. We do have that marginal risk for severe weather as we have this front moving through. We're gonna see more storms around the Dallas-Fort Worth area tomorrow. Let's go back to our risk today. We have a current 5% risk for tornadoes. Always can be upgraded to a 10%, maybe even 10% hatched in the south, as we could get more supercell development in this area. I don't see the tornado risk upgrading up here due to how not discreet this stuff is. It is in a better environment, but it's in a very undiscreet area. So, yeah. And going south, we have that special marine warning. This is for basically severe thunderstorm warning / special weather statement on water. And in Wisconsin, we have this small hotspot for severe weather. We're gonna switch this tornado thing back to convective. This area has that risk for scattered thunderstorms. This area really took off. You can see all of these thunderstorms just hammering this area. Some of these, let's see this one. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Some of these may even have quarter-size hail. So definitely watch out for these storms, especially going into this area right here. And of course, the biggest threat and concern today is this going back to the supercell we have. This is Vince Loyalty's view. He is going. He's like basically right in front of this guy. I'm just looking at something. All right. All right. These storms are looking relatively, but not producing anything extreme. This one still has an observed tornado warning expiring in 23 minutes. And then Alright, I'll be right back. My mic cut out. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be the end. I'm getting, like, really bored. So, yeah. And that on call is one of our supporters here, MemZT Productions. So, yeah. I hope I will be on later for another live stream. Just right now, not really. But later I will do another live stream. Alright? Right back.